y'all, it's Sherry. I wanted to show you a whole new sweater design that I came up with, and I wanted to show you it still has the 3D hearts, but it's a totally different pattern. And also here I did 35 chains, and here's my sleeves, which is a totally different design here. And then here is, down here, I did 2 doubles in each stitch with 2 triples in each stitch. Here's my back. And I did something totally different here in the back, but I will show you on my channel how I did it. So anyway, I hope you'll watch me and subscribe. Thank you so much and have a great day. On row 16, I've ended right here on my corner, and that's just a little picked area. I'm just going to kind of hide that. But when you get on this last corner, what you're going to do is go ahead and line your corners up, okay? And this is going to be the sleeve, okay? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and line these up, and I'm just going to kind of go ahead and pin this, and you could line up your baubles right here. And just kind of line this up right quick and go all the way up to the neck part, which would be from, this is the other corner. So I'm going to go ahead and put a pin in this area. But anyway, go ahead and mark your sleeve like this. It's going to look like this. So here's the sleeve. And I'll meet you back as soon as I get this done. So when you get the sleeve pinned, then what you're going to do is you're going to take this right here and match it up corner to corner, and then you're going to slip over here to this stitch, slip, and then you're going to go into, so what you're going to do, what I would suggest, so we're at our corners, we're just going to go in and slip like this, and go ahead and go into this inner stitch right here, the inner, and just grab this and slip it. Go into the next stitch, into the next stitch, and slip it. Okay, I'm going to move my camera down a little bit more for you. So, right here, so you've got, so I'm going to go into this inner stitch, go into this side, into this inner stitch, and I'm going to slip stitch like so. Go into the next, and slip stitch into the next, and I'm going to the inner part here and slipping, go into the next, slip, go into the next one, and I'm staying inside, and it's looking like this, okay? And then I'll just keep going. We just keep going to the next stitch, into the next, pull through, slip, into the next one, into the next, pull through, slip, like so, and just keep going. And I'm going to work up here to this, the bobble stitch. Go ahead and take your stitch marker out, and right here we're at the V stitch. So, and most of your stitches should line up perfectly, and I'm going to go ahead and do this real quick so I can show you, but just keep doing it like this. And right here, let me get past this one point right here, and I'll show you. So it's gonna look like this. See? And you'll have this little line here, but it's gonna hold it. And keep doing this same thing all the way up to this other corner stitch, which is the two doubles together, chain two doubles together, and do this, and I'll meet you back after we get this done. I've worked up to the top of the sleeve, and this is what it looks like, okay? And even though I connected it here at the corner, I went all the way up here at the neck area, and here's the corners, and I'm gonna let you look at that. Here's a corner and here's a corner. I stopped it right here before it starts this corner on this, it looks like number one chain right here. So I've stopped it there, and I'm gonna go ahead and make the other side, and I'm gonna do the same exact thing. And then what we're gonna do is we're going to, so this is the sleeve and this is the body, or the bottom part. And once I do both, then I can add more around, maybe connect the back, or maybe add more to the sides for the neck area and the bust. So anyway, I wanted to show you what I'm doing, and like I said, we'll know, because you kind of design it to fit your own body, and if you're big busted, you need more for the bust. If you're not big busted, then you could probably stop right here and just add the two sides, the back. But anyway, I just wanted to show you what's going on. Before I start on the body part, I want to go back to the sleeves. This is the sleeve, and what I've done is I've marked. So if I fold the sleeve in half like this, I've counted 10, I've marked it, this is 10, so there's 10, 10, and then this is 10, and this is 10 stitches. So that would be 40, and then right here, this would be 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. What I want to do is, because this slants like this, I want to go in and I want to try to make this connect here, but I want to do some kind of little floral design. So, but I wanted to show you, it kind of looks like this. So I want to kind of break it down to get it close to the 45, or, you know, I want to make it smaller. So I'm going to figure out what I want to do right here, but I wanted to show you what my plans are. Okay, I've counted up, I've done, my stitch marker is at the 5th stitch. So if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, well, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you get it close enough. And then what I did is I went on ahead and got me a little loop here, and I'm going to go through right here in the center of this bulk, and I'm going to grab that loop, and I'm going to get the other end, and I'm going to pull this through, and then I'm going to pull that through, okay? And I'm going to secure it. So anyway, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm going to connect it to this marker here, go in and connect it, okay? Okay, and once you connect it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do, I guess, a double, triple, I guess you'd call it. I don't know. I'm going to go around 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go back down into this space, grab that, pull through, go through the 2, 2, that's 2, 3, 4, just like that. I'm going to do it again. Go back into this space, grab that, and go through each one 2 at a time. Okay, I've got 3 now. Go back around, go back in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm going to go one more time. Go back in. Okay, and once you get 5, then you're going to, you know, I think I might just do one more. Do 6. Okay. Okay, and then go ahead and attach it to this side in this stitch where you have this marker. And just kind of get a hold of it the best, get through both of those and pull that through and pull that through. And then you should have this like this. Should look like this. So then when you fold it in half, let me go ahead and put a marker right here. So that means we will have a total of 6. So I'm not counting the one that's connected. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then connect it. And then when you fold it in half, it's gonna be kind of like this, because it's gonna bring this up a little bit. And then what I may do is I'm gonna decrease. I want to decrease each stitch to get it down to like 40, at least 40 stitches, or maybe 45, or 46. I don't know. I want to decrease this, but I wanted to do this little design, and this is at the top of the sleeve. So okay, so I'm gonna just continue around, because this is 40 stitches here. This is 40 stitches, cause 10, 10, 20, 30, 40. So I want to at least decrease to at least get it to this point. So I'm going to decrease quite a few stitches to get it to at least to this amount, because I want to not make it so full. But I will figure this out and I'll meet you back. What I end up doing, I just end up chaining 2, and what I did is I just double crocheted into each double crochet around, and I didn't do a chain, I just did a double crochet. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, and then this brings me right back into this chain 2. So all I did was, I'm going to just slip stitch. I'll show you right here. So it just brought me right here to this. So I'll just, this is chain 2, and I'll slip stitch like this. And that's good enough, because here's my little design that I did, and then that's going to bring me around, and I like that amount. So then that way I can go ahead and start my other stitches to start my sleeve. So anyway, I wanted to show y'all that. And I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do from here. So I went around with single crochets after I did the double crochets, and I did each stitch, I did single crochets after the double crochets. Okay, I'm on the sleeves, and what I did is I counted 5. So everywhere you see a marker, there's 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay, so what I'm doing is I chain 5, skip 2. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip 2. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this all the way around and then single crochet. And I'll just keep chaining 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then skip 2 and single crochet. And on the sleeves, I'm just going to do this all the way around, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. When you get to the end here, what I'm going to do is I slipped into this one. I'm going to come over to this and single crochet, and then I'm going to do a double crochet. Then I'm going to do 5 triple crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm going to do a double crochet, and then I'm going to do a single crochet. And it should look like this. Okay. Then I'm going to do this into each one of these. So it'll look like this. So I'm just going to go back into the next stitch and single crochet, double crochet, 5 triples. And do this into each stitch until you get all the way around. And we're going to do this all the way around and do this on the other sleeve, and then we'll be done. I'm starting now on the lower right corner of the little jacket because I stopped here at my sleeves with the singles until I decide, the single crochets, until I decide what to do. So I'm going to go in here, and I've connected my yarn, and I'm going to do 4 double crochets, 4 chains, and I'm going to do triples. So I'm going to do, this will be my second triple. Okay, so I've got 3, and then I'm going to chain 1, 2, and then I'm going to triple 3 more. And that's going around the hook twice. And I'm sorry if I'm out of frame. Let me go ahead and let me see if I can get situated here. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I've got this in the corner. So now I am going to chain 1, and I am going to go into each space with a double crochet like this, and then I'm going to go into the double crochet, and I'm going to go into each space and each double crochet like this, and I'm going to just keep going. And I'm kind of designing this pattern as I go, if you're wondering what I'm doing. I kind of do things as I go. They all may look similar, but I try to switch it out or switch it up. So anyway, so now let's see, I am going to go into this space, and then here I think, let me give myself some more slack. So I've got this so far, okay, and then I am going to I was thinking if I want to do, I think I'll just do my, well, let me see how this looks. Okay, I did 5 doubles into this V-stitch. I think I'm going to kind of go with this and see how it works. So, okay, so do, or you could make this a bobble. You know what, I'm going to make it a bobble. So I've got my 5. Okay, and now I'm going to go into this space, into this double, into this space, and I'm going to keep working up like this. I'm just going to, because I need to make my sweater bigger because I'm a big gal, so I need extra space for the bust area. So anyway, I'm going to keep on working up. Here's this double. So far all I'm doing is in the V-stitch I did the bobble stitch again, okay, like this, and then I've gone into each double crochet with a double and each space with a double, and I think that's what I'm going to do all the way up. So when you get to this, let's see, when you get, hang on, I'll show you. When you get here to the bobble space, then remember you'll do another bobble, but you're going to do 5 double crochets. And I wanted to say, I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm going to do in each stitch all the way up until I get up here to the neck area where I told you that I stopped at the corners. So I'm leaving that out. What I'm going to do is when I get up here, I'm going to do the same thing that I did down here at the excuse me, I'm going to do the same thing that I did at the sleeves here with this when I get up here. So just keep doing doubles and doubles and doubles in the spaces, and just do the bobbles in the V-stitches, okay? And then keep continuing, and when you get here, I'll show you what we're going to do. I'm at the top of the neck, and like I said, I've done doubles in each double and in each space, and then I did my bobbles into each V-stitch. So now I'm going to do my normal corner with 2 doubles together, chain 2 doubles together, okay, and then what I'm going to do, like I did down on my sleeve, I'm going to do a double triple, I guess is what you call it, where you go around 3 times, and I'm going to go right here into the middle right here, and I'm going to do 1 double triple. I'm guessing this is because I'm going around each time, go back into that same space, okay, and then do it again. This will make 3, okay, and then here we go back into that same space, Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we did 6 on the sleeve, so I guess I'll do 6 here too. Okay, and then once you do this, okay, you're gonna have this. It's gonna look like this. Then I'm gonna go over here to this side and do my 2 doubles together like this, chain 2, go back in, 2 doubles together, because this is the corner, and this is at the top of the I call the neck area. So it's gonna look like this. Okay, and I am gonna continue, because here's the sleeve right here, and then this is gonna be, like I said, we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We did our 2 triples together, chain 2, 2 triples together, and then come over with that and then do that. Then we are going to continue on this side doing our double crochet into the double crochet into the space, double crochet into the double crochet, and so on, and do the same thing on all the way on the back side. The same thing that we did on this side, go on the back, go all the way down, and in this corner do the like I did down here. You're going to do the triples again. You're going to do 3 triples, chain 2, 3 triples, because you're going to do it on this end, and you're going to continue all the way around until you get back to this point. And because let me make sure, yes, that's going to be correct. Go all the way down, because we'll do this corner too. Let me make sure. So I'm going around, here's my corner, and I'm going around to the top of the neck, coming down, and then we'll do the same thing in this corner, and then we'll continue all the way back to this until we get back to the triples again. Okay, and we are going to do that on both. So you're going to do this another hexagon, the same, identical to this one, and then I'm going to show you what we'll either connect it, because I'm kind of making it to fit my size, so but if you're smaller, you don't have to do the extensions like I do. And anyway, and I'll meet you back. I'm in the back of the sweater right now, and I'm right here at the bobbles, at the neck, at the top, but I'm going to start here at the bobbles, because I've got it pinned, and we have bobbles here and we've got bobbles here. So I'm going to start right here with my yarn. So I'm going to go ahead and go through this stitch and this stitch, and I'm going to pull this through, and I am going to attach, I think what I'm going to do, I may just do a double crochet. So I'm going to pull on this side, I'm going to pull this yarn through, I've got a slip knot, and I'm going to pull this through. Okay, now I'm going to go over to this side and go right through this stitch, or actually, first of all, I need to do a double, I'm going to do a double crochet. So I'm going to do one, actually I'm going to do a single, because I'm going to do this kind of stack double, because makes it stronger. So I'm going to go single crochet, go through there. Okay, now I'm going to attach it through this side here, pull that through, grab it, pull it through. Okay, so now, I'm sorry, my yarn is getting all messed up. I apologize. Okay, so, okay, I'm going to do a double crochet in each stitch and work my way down. So I'm going to do a double crochet, go up under here to the opposite side in the other stitch and grab this through and slip stitch. Okay, go into the next, double crochet, and then we'll go over to the opposite side, grab this yarn and slip stitch. And I'm just going to work my way down doing this same thing, going to this side, doing another double crochet into this stitch. And I just want to let y'all know I'm making this as I go, and I kind of just decide as I go. So if y'all are wondering why I'm doing this, that's the reason, because I'm creating this sweater and this is my pattern and I'm making it as I go at this moment. So anyway, I'm going to continue all the way down in the back until I get down here to these bobbles right here, and just keep doing this and I'll meet you back. Okay, I'm at the bottom of the back and I'm at the 2 bobbles at the bottom. So now I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and now I am going to do the double triple into this stitch. So I'm going to wrap this around my needle 3 times, my hook, go down here, go under, go through 2, go through 2, go through 2, go through 2. And I'm going to, actually, you know what, I need to, oh, hang on, I want to go back because I'm going to chain 5 and I forgot to attach this. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to attach this right here. Okay, now I'm going to go around 3 times, go back down under here, go through 2, go through 2, go through 2, 4 times. Okay, and I'm going to do this each time, and I'm going to see how many times I want to do this to make it fill in. So that's 3. Okay, and like I said, I'm designing this as I go live right now as I'm showing you. This is me making this up as I go, so I never know what I'm going to do next. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it again. This will be the 5th one. 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be the 6th one, and this is how I've been doing it on some of my, in this pattern I've been doing 6, because I did 6 on the sleeves, I think I did. So okay, I think I'm going to I may do one more, okay, because I want to fill in this back. So this would be 7. Okay, alrighty, so now I'm going to count up to 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and attach this. Okay, so this is the back, and this is what I have here in this back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go at this point, I'm going to go ahead and cut this, and I'm going to pull this through, and I'm going to hide this. So I'm just going to go ahead and weave this in and hide this yarn, because I still need to go in the front to make the breast in the front larger for myself. Now, like I said, I'm designing this for my own size, but the pattern that I'm making could be cut down short if you don't have like a large bust. But anyway, I'm just going to run this through like this. Okay, so this is what we have, and this is the back. Okay, and then I did that 7 double triple, I guess is what you call it. I'm not quite sure. Okay, so anyway, now I'll probably move to the front. So this is the neck, this is the side, and this is the arm. So far I've got this. Okay, so now I've got to figure out what I'm going to do. Now, another thing I think I want to do right here is, this is the front. Okay, and I think that, okay, here's the neck. Okay, and these are the baubles. So I think what I want to do is I'm going to go try this on and figure out what I want to do with this front part. Okay, I've decided what I'm going to do. This is my front piece, and this is the right side of the jacket. This is the left side. So I have 3 baubles here. I'm going to start on this bauble on the lower right. And I am going to, I've already got my slip knot, and I'm going to start right here at the bauble. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to double crochet into each. So I need to get this through this bauble, grab my yarn, and I am going to pull this through, and then I'm just going to leave the tail right here, and I'll weave that in soon. So I am going to chain 2, 1, 2, and I am going to double crochet into each stitch up to, and actually, you know what, I think I'm going to do a back post. You know, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a back post into each of these double crochets. So I am going to chain 2, go into the next, back post double. Back post double is going into the back of each double crochet. So if you watch, I'm going to go around my hook, and I'm going to go into the next double, into the back, and do a double crochet. And I am going to do this all the way up to the other bauble, into each. So I'm going to do this. I am going to go up to this bauble, up to this bauble, and then I am going to stop, and then I'm going to turn and do another row coming back down. And I'm going to do that on this side too, where these 3 baubles are. I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm going to go all the way up. So here's my first one, second one, and third bauble. Stop here and back post coming back down, and then do 2 back post if you're going with my size, and I wear a large, X large to 2, just depends, X large usually. And I'm going to just continue doing this and do both sides and stop at this bauble here. I wanted to show y'all, I came up and did back post, then I chained 1 and did a stack double, okay, and then now I'm doing back post. So this will be my second row of back post doubles in each stitch back down to this bauble where we started. So it's going to look like this on this side. So it's hard to see at the moment, but what I'm doing is I'm just going into the back stitch with double crochets, back post doubles, and I'm just going to keep going, and I'm just going to keep on working all the way down to that bobble. But I wanted to tell y'all what I was doing, and I kind of did this stack double right here to start out with. I like to use those because it kind of makes the edge stronger looking than just doing two chains and then doing the, so I don't know, that's what I'm doing. And I'm going to do this on the opposite side, the same thing. One more thing I want to say is when I get down to the bottom here, if I turn this over, I'm going to do on my last stitch, and then I'm going to do 3 single crochets, and then I'm going to tie this off. I'm going to cut this, and I am going to pull this through and hide this stitch later, but this is going to give it kind of a little curve like this. So that's what I'm going to do, and like I said, I'm going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Okay, I wanted to make a note. When I did the opposite side, and when I had to start in the other side. So what I did is when I got up to the top here, I went on ahead. It brought me up where the neck is. So what I did is I went on ahead and I didn't cut my yarn. I just did single crochets in every stitch, and when I got to the corner here, I did 2 in the corner, 2 singles, but I kept going into each stitch all the way over back to the other side, and now I'm on this side. And what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to do me a little tie method. So I'm going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do my same little tie that I like to do on my sweaters. So I'm going to chain 40, let's see, I think I do 35. I'm going to do 35 chains, and then I'm going to make a bobble and then come back down. And I do this a lot on a lot of my sweaters, so I think I'm going to do that because I kind of like the tie method, because that way I don't have to have it buttoned. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do 35 chains, and I'm going to do the same over here at this bobble, okay? And this is right here at the front, at the top. So anyway, I'm going to do 35 and then do a bobble and come back down. Okay, I wanted to show you that I got this bobble done on this side, so I pinned to make sure these bobbles line up, and then I came down and I chained 35 on the opposite side here. So if you look here, here's the one side, and then I'm going to match it. So what I did is I did 35, and then I am going to chain 1, 2, 3, or actually 2, and I'm going to go back into this stitch here, right here, and I'm going to pull up a loop, go through 2, wrap my yarn around, go back in, pull up another, go through 2, go back in, go through 2, and I'm going to do this 4 times. And then I'm going to go through 2, and then I'm going to pull through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull through all of those, chain 1. Okay, now we're going to chain 1, 2, then we're going to do the same thing and go back into this stitch, and we're going to double crochet 4 together. So go back in, that's 2, 3, and 4. Okay, then we're going to pull through all 5. Then we're going to come back down here, we're going to close this, and then we're going to bend this over, come into this stitch, and slip stitch. okay? And then we're just going to work our way back up doing slip stitches like this. Just go into every little chain, slip stitch, go into the next, slip stitch, and just continue. And we're going to slip stitch into each little chain all the way up. And sometimes this yarn catches, so you just kind of have to work slow with it, and then work your way up. And when you get all the way up here to this, then I single crocheted on this side, so I will continue when I get up to this point single crocheting till I get down to this part here, to the bobble down here. So I finished down here on the lower left, and I got both sides done. If I show you here, I got both of these done and my tie strings here, okay? And then I'm down here at the lower left. Yes, I'm on the lower left. So now what I'm going to do, I'm below the bobble here. So now I'm going to start in every stitch, I'm going to do 2 double crochets. And I'm going to do 2 double crochets in every stitch. And I'm going to do this all the way around. And even when I get here, I'm going to see what I want to do, but I'm going to do 2 in each stitch, and then here at the corner I'll meet you back. I'm going to do 2, and then when I get down here I'll figure out what I'm going to do. Okay, just continue. I decided I'm going to just continue to doing 2 double crochets into every stitch, and that's what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to continue all the way around doing 2 in every stitch all the way over to this side, and I'll keep doing it until I come up to this other bobble on the opposite side, and we'll continue going into each stitch and doing 2 doubles. I wanted to make a note that I was doing my double crochets 2 in each stitch, but when you get right here to the middle of the back, when you get on the edge, start doing 2 triples in each stitch all the way in the middle, and then when you get at the end of this here, start your 2 doubles again. So that's what I did, because probably my next row I'm going to do I meant triples. Do 2 triples, triple crochets. So you're going to go from 2 doubles, and then when you get here to this design, start doing in each one of these 2 triples. And then when you get to the end, start with your 2 doubles again. Hi y'all, I finished my sweater, and I wanted to show it to you laying on the table. This is my little ties that I did, and I wanted to show you, I didn't show this on my tutorial, but this is 2 puffs across from the bobble stitch. So I did 2 puffs, and then I changed 35 and did my little bobble on the end. Okay, so I wanted to show y'all that, and I did it. I didn't do it here, but I did it on these 2, and I did it at the bottom, the same thing. And then on the sleeves, this is what my sleeves end up looking like. I did the little ruffles on the sleeves. And if you don't like a long sleeve like I do, I made it short, and I wore it today for Thanksgiving, and it was beautiful. And anyway, and I guess you can see my little heart pattern, my little hearts. And this is the back. And this is what the back looks like. The back is raised a little bit, but that's okay. I don't mind that because it's kind of my design. But anyway, this is what the back looks like. So anyway, I just wanted to show y'all my beautiful little gold sweater. I normally don't wear gold, but I thought this was really a good deal. I got it at Goodwill. I mean, not Goodwill, but at the Dollar Tree for $5 per ball skein, and it took probably 1.5 or over 1.5 skeins for $5 each. So under $10 for this sweater. And I thank y'all so much for watching me.